of it, and a man who's been there and seen it all for the national team, the former captain of the nation, Gyanendra Malla, the coach of the Yaks. And Shivnarayan Chandrapal, over 400 appearances, the captain, or excuse me, the coach of the Bolts, both living on their nerves, sitting on the edges of their seat, because it all comes down to this, the 40th and final over of the game. Who's it going to be, Nandan Yadav or Sanjay Krishnamurthy? Who will be the hero? This goes a long way up. It's going to take some catching if it doesn't go over the rope. Gulshan Jha holds on. And Nandan Yadav strikes first blood, and the Yaks can sense victory now.
Krishnamurthy, the man in form, the man who has crossed the 50, the only man today, has been dismissed. Was there in the slot, just couldn't get the distance. Red Bull energetic moment of the day. A decent catch, holding on to it. Nandan, well bowled. Wicket of the first ball. A new batter will be on strike. 51 for Krishnamurthy. It's 116 for 6.
Here's a talented young cricketer based in Brisbane in Queensland in Australia. Aditya Mahata, I think he's bowled nicely every time he's been called upon, and he's very capable with the bats. But I just wonder, is the best call a single to get Lofty Eaton on strike, to give the captain a chance to win it? Odds are stacked against the Bolts now, as the Yaks hold the edges, hold the aces, as Nandan Yadav's going to come round the wicket. Expect the off-cutter potentially. Said he goes to the Yorker. It will be Lofty Eaton on strike. He's going to need 13 off 4. Can he do it?
Oh, sorry. Nandan is just getting away with it, to be very honest. Yorker was slightly outside off. Third man point were inside the circle. This one again was actually in the slot. When it's in the slot, it can easily be deposited in the parking lot. He is devastated. Disappointed. So near yet so far. That's the story of Krishnamurthy.
He's got it, isn't he? And it's probably the delivery he would have wanted, but just that slightly slingy action from Yadav meant he couldn't get underneath it. Where's Lofty Eaton going to look to hit? 13 to win off 4. Goes through the offside. Going to need to get back for 2 somehow here. The fumble might allow the opportunity to do so. And it will crucially get the Namibian back on. 11 to win off 3. This ball has to go to the rope.
Once again, an attempted Yorker. There is unmanned space there. And get your point deep. And get your fine leg in. If that is the line you're going to bowl, Nandan, it's not going to go towards the fine leg.
How about it, Akash? 4, 6, wicket, super over.
So he's got bit off in as well. Covers has gone back. Very interesting choice of field placement.
Dot ball. Well, they might run a bye. Run out, missed. Oh no! 2 byes. Nearly 5 byes. Basisto just does enough. Real drama, real chaos, and the end result will be 2 extras and 9 to win off 2, the equation.
Once again tried that reverse sweep shot. He hasn't connected it even once today. Yes, run out. But was it even needed? Why bring Eaton back on strike? 2 boundaries will give us a tie.
Gets it and gets it for 4. It's going to be 5 to win it, 6 will win it for the Bolts. A boundary will send us to that super over. All happening under the floodlights in Karnali.
Once again, the wide Yorker. It's not finishing within the stumps. A full toss, converted into a full toss. This was a phenomenal shot. Stayed low, found the gap. All eyes on Nandan. What are you thinking? There is a little meeting going on. Not 100% certain once again with the field placement and the planning. Not even once has he tried to go towards the onside. That's Lofty Eaton. Now third man is really fine, and so is that point fielder. He's almost at gully.
Chaos, fielders running everywhere. What presence of mind, what belief, what strength of character from Lofty Eaton to go for the same shot again. Here we go, 6 to win it, 4 for the super over. Half a fumble, did Watt do enough? They've run the first, they're going to try scamper a second, and the Yaks win it. They do enough. Lofty Eaton crestfallen, heartbroken. On half a stop, a parry like a Scottish goalkeeper from Mark Watt wins it for the Yaks. And who says 7th be 8th doesn't mean something? The Bolts will go from reigning champions to bottom of the table. A game that gave us everything, a low-scoring thriller, a match for the ages, and the perfect way to say thank you and farewell to Akash Chopra.
What a game of cricket in the end. Low-scoring thrillers. Sompal Kami, finally a win, and he's played a crucial role in it. Once again, it was a full toss, could have smashed it anywhere he wanted, but chose that reverse sweep one more time. What? Had his heart in his mouth for a little while. This is where he collected a boundary on the previous delivery. That was Lofty Eaton, not this time. Sompal Kami, a couple of overs, gave away only 11. Kids are happy. Yaks. That's the thing about cricket and the tournament like the NPL. You may be down, you may be out. You may have no more role to play this season, but you're still winning hearts. There's still expectations. There's still a responsibility when you've got that logo on your chest. And that's what Yaks have done tonight. Janakpur Bowls are defending champions. They finish with the wooden spoon.
I promise you off the bat, Akash, I thought that was 4. He's got it well. And, well, talk about backing your skill set, backing what you feel is your best shots. For Nicol Lofty Eaton, he is devastated, isn't he? He's such a likeable character who always gives nothing but 100%. But maybe on the balance of things, the Yaks just deserved it. An outstanding bowling performance from Mark Watts. And his stop, his half stop, just meant that they did enough to win it a normal time. But Lofty Eaton, well, he will take a long time to get over this, entrusted with the captaincy. Not many foreign captains here have ever captained, just Wayne Parnell and him. And he just can't quite believe he couldn't get them there. He kept backing his skill, didn't he? Missed it on the third last delivery, managed somehow to manufacture a couple of buys, nailed it on the penultimate, and he got it pretty well on that last ball. But Watt read it just well enough to give the Yaks the win on an evening they'll never forget. Mark Watt is looking at us up here in the commentary box and saying, I think I just did enough.
He was spectacular with the ball. Gave away only 9 runs, 18 dot balls. Picked up a wicket in the first over itself. That was a wicket maiden to begin with. He was outstanding, no doubt about that. And needed the hand, the touch in the end. Once again, A Yorker that didn't really land at the right spot. Almost went through Mark Watt. Let's look at him. A sigh of relief. Thank God for that. Well, Yaks have won the game. They won a few hearts today.